join in, feel the beat. Game-Geki, let the techno game begin. Turn up the volume, get ready to go. Game-Geki's here, it's time for a show. Game-Geki live. It's time for Game-Geki.
Welcome to Game-Geki Live, the show that is doubling down on terror, although I'm pretty sure we doubled down on terror before, I've got to say. DDK, joined as always by Gekidami, as we're playing Resident Evil, the board game 2, or is it Resident Evil 2, the board game, in Tabletop Simulator on PC Steam. And look at its gloriousness. You see
It's
here.
it's definitely different than Resident Evil 1 board game.
We got a different setup. So, Tabletop Simulator, the people that have adapted these games for this, have created these like placemat type levels where it's all one piece. Look at that. It's all got like design of the RPD there and the rooftops. The actual original tiles for this game I've laid out over here, which vary in quality. Like if you look at this like little bus interior here, it looks quite good.
Right.
Like this one.
Oh, these are the default ones that we won't be using at all.
Well, we don't need to because they're already kind of designed. I don't know why I
Two
can't. Why I can't
two
pick
square
that
one.
up. Yeah, that's different sizes. Now you
Two
see,
square ones.
the thing about this 2 square one, and it was kind of pointed out when I was looking at. There's a bag full of like these maps made with these tiles as one piece. That this little area here, that's just a random room, is actually the bus. If you remember.
Oh, we're losing out on the bus. That's
Yeah.
a shame, that, because this is a. Oh, damn, that's pretty. That's a shame that they didn't put that
Didn't
detail
really
in.
think about that. Yeah.
No.
I think it's shown in one of these tiles.
Why the fuck when I spin this tile does it do this? Rather than just turn it. The hell?
Sorry, what are you doing?
I'm spinning this
Oh,
tile
wow.
and it's just
Yeah.
moving like a fucking car.
Well,
You
I'm
just
glad
spin
we
it on the
don't.
spot?
I'm glad we
hell?
don't have to deal with that shenanigans. Accidentally flung one of these. The example on in a silly place. Right. So this is what the actual map effectively looked like, made with the original game tiles.
So you did it. Okay.
So the game comes with like pre-made in the original tile set. So yeah, you can see like that was a bus there, but you lose out on the context of the area. Like you can't tell that that's supposed to be the actual outside of the RPD on the
Yeah, to
original
be
tiles.
fair, like they have the bus here, which is cool, but the rest of the tiles are all essential.
Yeah.
Just it's like an infinite amount. This is more detail for each area. I mean, the bus here, which I'm actually ultimately repairing right now by putting the bus here.
Gotta scale it right, because the scale is weirdly different from the actual.
Yeah, it's actually bigger. The snapping grid off as well. Anything else? Can't miss out on the bus. The bus is iconic. We can't miss out on that.
No. I can't put this away now. In your bag. No. It's just a amazing bit of detail. A bus with 2 gates.
Yeah.
We don't have bus doors, unfortunately, or anything vaguely resembling bus doors.
Yeah.
But they are double doors on a bus, so you know, they're more gate-like than they are door-like. For a little bit of flavour, you can see we've put Kendo there in his shop.
Okay, so the 4 characters by default in this game are Leon, Claire, Kendo, and Ada. And normally, apparently, you can't change per scenario except for some very rare instances. So, I guess we'll start with Leon and Claire, and essentially, we'll never get to play as good old Kendo there, which is a bit of a shame.
Wing the camera over to show the default characters here. I wonder if Capcom ever thought of Kendo as being remotely a main character. You know,
He was more important in 1.5. like survived and that. I don't think it's called Kendo. No, I think it's called something else. But
Character, but the same kind of.
same model, same character appearance.
So before we go any further, I've prepared a little flavour clip which I'm gonna play now. It's very short, so sit back and enjoy. Doesn't that get the blood pumping? The excitement. Gekidami just imagined it in his head.
I'll show on the stream.
Alright. So, that sets the scene. You know now that we're in store for real horror. Turn the chat on. And oh yes, the dice are different in this game. Like subtle.
They have different symbols.
They're still red and
Just
blue
one,
dice.
2, and
But
3.
it's like 1 bullet shot, 2 bullet shot.
Yeah.
The dodge
Just
dice are
solid
all the
dodge.
same. The symbols. It's just the fact that the
a bit
knockback symbol is now a single bullet wound, and the single bullet wound is still, I think, 2 double wounds. Kind of hard to show all the sides.
It's worth pointing out that this Resident Evil 2 board game was the first Resident Evil board game to come out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're actually kind of going back in terms of mechanics. This should be, I mean, from what we've read, it's a lot simpler in terms of mechanics than Resident Evil 1. We just played them chronological, of course. But,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so the core game mechanics, as you can tell by the fact that there's clearly tension cards here, and A cards and B cards, they're fundamentally the same. We got the same. You take 4 moves. Enemies react to you moving and making noise. Well, not moving as such, but enemies have basic attacks and more powerful attacks. But their more powerful attacks, I think they're driven by something to do with the tension cards rather than a constant symbol. We've not necessarily examined all the tension cards.
There's no keratin in this. No zombies don't become corpses. They just die fully. So we don't need to deal with that anymore.
Yeah,
There's no danger level anymore.
No, what they recommended instead was 2 continues, which we've nothing to which to actually.
We'll if we, I mean, we'll keep that. You know what? I mean, I'm just going to say we're not.
No,
I'm just going to say we're not going to do that because if
just
I say we'll keep it in mind, try, and then we just fail, don't do it, then we're not doing it anyway. So no, I'm not going to lie to ourselves and say we're going to try it. We're just not going to do that because we don't want to restart this like a million times if it's too hard.
We'll find out whether 2 continues was enough continues by counting this down to like minus however many times we died afterwards.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Can this be minus?
Yeah.
Okay, can. Yeah. Some scenarios. So this is the base game and expansion, so there will be some differences in this manual. Actually, all the games fall into one, which is cool. Some scenarios have special things that allow you to play as different characters, and we're not entirely sure if it's for that single scenario or just from as of that scenario. I think I think it would be best if we say it's just for that scenario, though. So I guess we should do it when we can.
Yeah, we play as them when they're supposed to be played as. So how about the advanced? Because the manual has you.
The advanced ones, the advanced ones will different. We'll say the advanced ones. We gain those as we go. I guess Claire's a bit. We're gonna have to decide if we want Claire or not, though, because So this first level, there's this zombie here in front of the RPD station.
Just not assuming
Effectively,
police zombie.
so if we get to him without collecting any items, he becomes Brad. Upon killing Brad, Claire becomes Advanced Claire, who is only real difference is that she has the Colt Single Action Army, which is a powerful gun. But that means we miss out on this B item here, which is a shotgun. So yeah, it's a dangerous gambit because shotguns are obviously super powerful, even if that revolver is decent.
Yeah, just like the previous game, the scenario mode in this means that when we complete a map, any items in our inventory carry over.
Yeah.
There was one mechanic to this which is interesting in that the aid. There's like a mechanic with first aid sprays, so when you it keeps
You regain them every time.
keeps them sort of in the balance of the game somehow.
So yeah, seeing as there's only 2 continues, the game essentially gives you first aid sprays every game. Or at least you don't have them so already. Right?
That is it. If the total number of first aid spray cans in the character's inventories is lower than the number of characters, characters can allocate 1 first aid spray to a character of their choice. So basically,
so 1.
If we have 1 first aid spray between us, or no first aid sprays, then we can add 1 for free at the end of every scenario.
Yep. That's very good. Okay, and so yeah.
Gotta pick a character then.
Well, I guess if we go for Ada or Kendo, we're gonna be kind of stuck with them for fucking ages, well, until the end of the game, essentially.
Predominantly, yeah.
So I mean, unless we like house rule it, so we can change characters at some point.
Change them between scenarios.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, I'd say I don't especially see any harm in changing characters.
Well, they have different like invents, right? Claire's got 8, Leon's got 8 as well. Actually, well, holy shit, Leon.
There are rules for swapping characters. It specifies.
Oh, Kendo's the Barry Burton and things. Only got 1 dice roll for a raid.
Damn. I guess that makes sense in a way.
Mm. But I guess we'll go for the default for now, right?
Default Leon and Claire, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Leon S. Kennedy.
And
A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own.
Wow, he's got more to say about her.
Yeah.
I guess otherwise it'd been Claire Redfield. Whenever a player changes their character, they replace the existing profile card to the new character. They retain the same ammunition dial and health track levels. So if we change character in this way,
doesn't reset.
We don't gain health.
No, there's no reserve characters. It's not like swapping out a brand new character. We essentially just change skin and abilities, but keep the same, soul of the character.
Yeah. All right.
So you want to be who? Who do you want to be?
I'll play as Claire. Why not?
Everyone. I'll
Claire
be
Redfield.
Leon S. Kennedy, and this is by far the worst image I've seen of Leon ever. Jesus Christ.
He's looking a little old there.
So what? So are you? Because I'm player 2. Where's player 2 start? Map.
So one
Player 2
starts
in the alleyway over here.
here in the alley, and one at the very beginning with the exploded car. Hey, Leon! She yells really, really loud across like the whole city. You okay? And Leon's like yelling, like hands cupped to his mouth. Head to the police station! And she's like, what?
Yeah.
Now this tutorial level has no encounter, no exploration cards. We just it's just like get people used to it. So there are just more enemies in the world. We don't have to draw cards for enemies.
So should we go for Brad or not? The thing about Brad is that we can actually play as Marv if we don't kill him. But the shotgun. Oh, well, what are we saying? We're saying the shotgun is worth it not having, effectively.
Mm,
Because we already looked and there's no other shotgun until
no, not until the whole
fucking they
second
beat the whole A
scenario.
scenario.
Glorious shotgun.
Brutal.
I don't feel we can truly pass up on the shotgun.
Now the shotgun I don't think has the sweeper ability in this game though. So it's just this really powerful weapon.
That's true. We are labouring a load of theoretical joy on the shotgun, but we don't really know.
Well, there's a line of sight actually.
So this has 2 success symbols to deal 1 damage on each. So with the 2 dice, you can do up to 2 damage max, as compared to a pistol, which only has the 1 thing. It's basically the same pistol from the other game in that you get the knockback and you get 1 damage and you get the multiplier. Exactly.
I think
the same.
we already set up the default invents.
Oh, I did. It's just I put them
Really?
there. There you go.
Oh.
So yeah, in this
Combat knife.
scenario, you're given a knife and a handgun according to the instruction manual.
Am I spraying this first one?
Not in this first one. I believe it tells you to add more stuff on the second level.
Okay. Again, well, don't know. So shotgun or Colt? You're Claire. It's actually giving you a bonus weapon, and Leon's missing out on the weapon because Claire can't use the shotgun. Oh yeah, another thing we should point out is that certain characters can't use certain weapons. Leon can have the shotgun magnum. Claire can have the bow gun and grenade launcher.
Yeah, you can see these item weapon proficiencies listed underneath their card.
So
if you're used to the other game, you might think they're starting items. Everyone is kitted out, armed to the teeth.
Yeah. So essentially, are we? Do you want the magnum over me getting the shotgun?
Let's go for the shotgun because then we get to play. I've got a shotgun briefly.
Yeah, true. Again, well, guess we're on go. Guess we're going right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now, I believe I'm player 1, so I'll go first. See a zombie over there.
No, crazy.
I'll tell you what we could do with his dials. Let me pull out some ammo dials.
Oh, yeah. Are there any single ammo dials?
There are
The
2
ones like
styles.
logos.
Yes, there are 2. There are 2. So, just all. Resident Evil 3 seemingly shares Resident Evil 1's graphic of dial.
Apparently so. Yeah. Same for the dice. It wasn't.
Right, so now I will spend. I'll go in strong with 2 bullets.
Same ability from Resident Evil 1. Pistol can fire up to 3.
Take my the blue dice. Yep, 2 blue dice because I spent an extra bullet. And that's a complete miss. The dice, of course, are the same functional dice from the other game. So I imagine we'll be very quickly adding our house rules back in because I feel that I feel like the physics of these dice are broken in some weird way. But
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Just go around. So see, this enemy gets reaction.
Yeah, the zombie moves up 1. Walls aren't as clear on these, but that is a wall there. A slightly thicker line, but that might screw us over in the end as it's harder to tell. The zombie is now moved closer to me, so I'll see if I can give him a taste of my knife. Same mechanic as knife in the other game. And that's again a miss. This is how we're going to demonstrate now how to die instantly in Resident Evil. Try the knife again for my 3rd action. I get 4. I want the hit symbol. No, that's a miss again. So now the zombie attacks me. So I need to roll a dodge. Now, is there technically a... I think the actual mechanic for this is actually way worse than the way we do it. In that if you attack whilst on the same square, you get just damaged instantly.
Oh yeah, but that was in the first one as well, but we just didn't do that wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're doing it anyway, right? You're trying to dodge the attacks. So
Yeah, because it's just
until you receive damage.
brutally difficult for us. Alright, so I roll to dodge.
Really?
No, I didn't. I attacked before. So successfully dodged and pushed him out of my square. It's the same mechanic as the other game. My final action is a fourth and final knife. I miss again. The zombie moves into my square. The reaction phase starts up where the zombie attacks me. And yeah, I can't BS my way out of that one. Actually, on a zombie attack, what is actually the... Oh no, I need to dodge, don't I? So yeah. So I receive damage and push him out the square. Then, tension phase, I draw a tension card. Now, we know in this first level they're mostly all clears. There's only 2 non-all clears, so expect mostly all clears. Now it is Gekidami's turn.
So, my zombie's round the corner, unfortunately, which is a bit awkward. So, 1, 2, 3. I'll do 2 pistol bullets as well. Miss.
So eating up your whole turn, getting there.
So the reaction is moving my square. Dippity.
Alright, so my turn. I will carry on my knife party. Deploy knife 1. That's a miss. Zombie moves up. Deploying knife 2. That's a miss. Zombie attacks. I successfully push the zombie back. Knife 3. Oh, is that a hit? Is that a hit? That is the one thing which is actually a knockback.
Oh, it's a knockback now.
Yeah.
I'm just being kind of confused. So one bullet holds a knockback.
Yeah. 2 is a hit. Third action, move up. Fourth action, try and knife him again. Miss. Zombie moves onto the square. Reaction phase, I try and dodge. I succeed in pushing back. Draw a tension card. Or Claire.
Not the same for me. Knife. That's a knockback.
Knockback.
Take and go. Knife. That's a miss. Third go. So miss.
Doomed from the
Dodge.
start, that for.
Wow, amazing. Well, got the look of
We got consistent luck.
the amazing look, just
These-
absolutely sitting that.
These dice are absolutely cursed. There's nowhere.
Jesus, holy fucking Christ. I can get hit, so I roll dodge. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, right? Holy hell.
We
Okay,
will,
and your
if we
action.
die here, we'll introduce
Wait,
our house
actually,
rules
if you
to
get
this.
if you get hit, you push him out your square, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that one didn't count because I didn't push my square.
Okay. Yeah.
So enemy action now moves into my square. So we re-roll that. So this is the actual real attack. Succeed. Okay.
Push him out as well.
I do. Let's do that. Hold that.
All right. All right.
We don't
Claire.
have many tension cards in this deck.
So for this first level and for the second level, it's infinite tension cards. You just reshuffle as many times as you want.
Okay.
That's what the manual says. So knockback. 2 and knife him again. Moves on to the square. So third action, fourth action, ultimate knife. And this again. He attacks. And I dodge and push him back. I draw a tension.
Okay. It's time to knife. It's time to knife again. How is this possible? It's time to dodge. Okay. Fall, not back. He's not in my square anymore, but just to save time. Wow. So now he's back in my square. That's my third go. Knife again. Oh, he's dead. Wait, no, he's not. Not back. Not back. That's my fourth go. Enemy reaction using to my square. So you can definitely understand why we put our house rule in effect last time.
Yeah, because it's
Because
just
this is absolutely fucking stupid.
like, yes, I could go all in with my pistol, but then like I'll run out of bullets in like 4
Yeah, it's
turns.
Yeah, we have a lot more zombies to fight. I can see that. How many goes have we played now? We played 6 goes and 6 goes times 6 goes times what? Times 4 attempts, right?
Yeah, and if you include the fact that one of those attempts was 2 pistol bullets and that still failed. It's
So
just
like that's
ridiculous.
24. So
There you go,
25,
I've
so
done it. I killed it. It totally works. The system works.
Amazing. So after 26 dice rolls, we finally got the
1 in 6,
kill.
right? Success. That's
26.
definitely 1 in 6. That definitely makes sense.
1 in 26. Amazing.
2, 3. I guess I'm going to go and say hello to Kendo. Don't know why I need to. Oh, he's got 9. 4.
Well, you have to. There's no other way. This is the wall.
Oh, yeah, so this.
Let's go for it.
Draw this.
Okay, my go. Okay, it's time to knife. Come on. Oh, I'm not back again. Time to knife again. Not back again. I've actually one full Notox now, so you'll be dead in the house rules. I think we'll apply house rules out of the next scenario because
Yeah, this is.
1 in 26 is fucking stupid. So I did 2, so 3 I'll advance, 4 I'll do another knife.
We're basically showing you what it's like.
Yeah. So enemy reaction, roll dodge. Amazing. Okay.
As we slowly chip it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to step into Kendo's gun shop.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
And then you have to like, play out the entire cutscene in like lines.
We don't have the Claire's lines, I think.
Unfortunately not.
We have Leon's though. We do have don't you worry,
That's true.
But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
Excellent. I'm glad you've done that. It's 2, 3, 4. I have to get this eye item, and of course, then we have to play the next sound effect in the sequence. Draw a card. All clear. Your turn.
Yeah. Just
Somebody's moving up.
well, like 6 not back. This is nice poker. Wow. Proceed.
You can definitely
Fourth
see
go.
that the zombies have a higher look rate than
Oh my God,
we
he's dead.
typically do.
He's dead.
Whoa. Because the zombies
guess-
have dealt 3 damage to us, and we've only dealt 2 damage to the zombies.
Last go. Amazing.
Meanwhile, back at Kendo's.
I ain't got no clue, darling.
Guess I will now. Oh yeah, play that song as well.
Sorry about that,
1,
babe. I
2,
thought you were one of them.
3. Check what's in here. Wait, did we say we were opening these? Opening these gets you the shotgun, right?
B1, but yes, if you want to open one of them, then Brad won't spawn. Yeah, we're not doing Brad.
So we'll do red. Open. Throw an A card. The green herb.
Excellent.
3 and 4. Draw a tension card. Claire.
Okay. 1, 2, open this 3. Just once. And 4, me back here.
Send them all back to mine. 1. I open this door and Kendo meets his maker.
Do that. What was that behind you? At least something.
There you go. Now he's eating them. So 1, over 2, 7, 3. There's a zombie over there, so I'm going to give him 2 pistol bullets. There's a knockback in there, but no damage. There's 1, open 2, 7, 3, shoot 4, so that's my whole turn. Zombie approaches. Draw attention.
Oh, interesting. I noticed that. I guess you're going to pick up the shotgun for
Oh,
me
because of my
because
route. Yeah.
I have to go all the way around this way to get to it. Otherwise, yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
That's quite interesting that I've done that. There's my go.
Yeah.
1, open this. What happened there? 2. Okay, well, let's do some 2 pistol bullets. Fuck it, you know what? I'm doing 3 pistol. I got a pistol on me.
It's
1,
true, there's only
2,
7
3.
minutes left. Yep, here you go.
Dead. Oh,
Exploded that zombie straight away.
4, I move here. Yeah.
Drawing ever closer to the 2 coloured cards, which have seemingly luckily been right at the bottom.
Sure, done on purpose.
2 bullets. That zombie. Yeah, that's it. That kills it dead.
Nice.
2, 3, 4.
You have to face 2 zombies guard and a shotgun.
True. I mean, in the true canon phase, I have to like walk past it and then it could cutscene and bust open.
Yeah.
I reckon the game should model that perfectly. Oh, and speaking of which, Undead Ambush.
What is...
The dark silhouette is the only warning before glass shatters to jagged shards and death resumes its tiles. Seek spawn 2 zombies on the same tile as the active character on the closest biohazard symbol. So does that mean the multiple spawns spawn on the same symbol there? That's specifically what that says. Let's see if I can find the spawn entry description.
What do you mean?
The bit that describes how spawning works.
It's just a bit, right? What do you mean?
Well, it's just because the other game specifically states that they're doled out evenly between all the biohazard spawn symbols.
Well, this one's on your same. Is it tile or square? Oh, tile. Okay.
Tile, yeah. So I'm just looking for spawn. The thing that explains how spawn works. Does Encounter explain it? Placing enemies which are spawned by an encounter tile. Oh, it specifies by an encounter tile. Starting with the one closest to the character and dividing equally as possible. Do not spawn it.
Same. Okay.
So
same with them.
that's for encounter tiles, though. I think for these, it's different, and that they will just go on the same one, which is different from how the other game worked in a sense, because that could never happen. I get to pick. I'm gonna set them behind me. Equidistant. Alright, that's my turn. That's
Where's
bad
the,
news. There's 2 copies of the
Where's-
rule book. You want to check the scenario book for the other. Trying to find.
No, it doesn't want to want either. Where's the explanation of what's on the cards?
What breaks down the tension cards.
Yeah. I find that for some reason.
I think it might be described as the tension phase only, and this is basically the full.
Oh no, this is at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I think that
Because,
might be the scenarios to which the card is active.
I'm wondering if this one was supposed to be on this scenario, honestly. Because this is like a really hard card for the very first level.
It specifies it specifically here. You can see one Undead Ambush.
Oh, just say on the ambush. Okay.
Written right there. It's not even red one.
Again, so Undead Ambush. Okay, so this one can appear in these scenarios. We have a green card which can't appear in this scenario, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Yes. Have you done your go? No, that's your first thing, right? Oh, no, it's your last thing. So that's my go.
That card,
Okay, open this. 1, 2, in the bus. 3, 4. Actually, you know what? No, I won't open this straight away. 3, that's what I do there.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was that one rule actually that's different here, in that, or at least we didn't read or honour this rule in the other game. If a player is unable to resolve text on a tension card, for example, the card would spawn additional enemies, but none are available. Place the card in the discard pile and draw 2 more cards from the tension deck. So that was something that we didn't encounter, or at least we didn't do.
No, that wasn't in the first one. In the first one, it was just enemies get an extra reaction. If we have to spawn enemies and we've already used them all up. Very good. Flip. So it's
the other
echoes
one.
in the darkness. Movement and sound haunt your steps. Foreboding darkness hide. Well, it's really hard to read this text on this thing. Movement hide. Place an echoes in the darkness token on the tile occupied by the next character to activate something. If a character is on the same tile as this token at the beginning of their tension phase, they must draw 2 additional cards. Discard the token at the end of the next activation. If the next character to activate is on the same tile as a boss, this card's no effect. Okay, so I guess unfortunately that affects you, not me.
Yeah, this is like the most Englishy kind of way written possible. Deactivate. Place an echo without second on the tile occupied by the next character.
So eventually, do we have that token?
So I have to move before my tension phase. Echoes in the dark. There it is.
Okay. So you have to get out of here and then we'll split over.
So yeah, going for the shotgun is going to prove a bastard of a task. Right, so they definitely need to come off of.
We need to. What's it do again? Spawns more enemies, right? Oh, you just draw. You actually, you don't even care about this, right? Because
No, I
it
don't
just
really.
draws cards, and we don't. No, but you don't care. Because all it does is draw more tension cards, and we know what they are. It's just you have an infinite amount, and they're all green ones, so it doesn't matter.
So you just stay here and blast these zombies, right?
Yeah.
The drawing 2 is instead of drawing 1 at the end, right? Beginning of the tension phase, you must draw 2 additional. Okay, so 3 in all.
No.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. At this part in the game, it doesn't matter.
3 pistol bullets towards the 2 zombies over there. Well, one of them anyway.
You know, seeing as we'll probably never use this song ever again, I may as well just change for the remake version of this song. Because we never will use the Raccoon City music again.
Destroys one of them. Moves up. Action number 2. I'll try and knife the other zombie. That's a miss. He moves on to my square. Knife number 3. That's a miss. Dodge. I succeed and push him back.
We're using knife.
Yeah, I've been knifing him.
We may as well just. Oh, actually, you got a lot of enemies to fight, so.
I'll deal with these 2. So.
Yeah, that's true. Might come and join you.
Last knife, I think, unless I've miscalculated. Okay, now it goes onto my square and dodge in the reaction phase because he attacks then. I succeed in pushing back, and so yeah, that's basically. So now I have to do 3 of these because I'm still on that Echoes in the Darkness. So it's all clear, all clear.
2.
Does mean that these bad boys are back in the stack, so to speak. Darkness is spent. Your turn.
Okay, so this fire is just decorative.
Yeah. I reckon when you stand next to it, you walk onto that square and I just start decreasing your thing every couple of seconds. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, what? That's 1, 2. Give it this zombie 3 pistol bullets. Dead.
Defo dead.
Okay, dead. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move here. Oh, I can't use this card.
Alright, so carry on knifing this. Actually, Leon's about to help, so I guess I will shoot this zombie now. 2 pistol bullets. Okay, got him. Got him dead.
Leon lit by that fire.
2. Yeah, stunning lighting engine. And the door, even the door is being lit by the fire. Gate. So 3, I open the door, but in reality, I walk here and then notice the door opens.
So it costs you a turn anyway. It's your
Uh,
action anyway.
Final action. 2 more bullets towards the crowd of zombies. Yeah. There's 2 knockbacks. Zombie who walks through. Reaction phase. The zombie walks up. And I dodge the zombie on my square. Successfully dodge and push him back in. Draw attention. Your turn.
Okay, 1. Wait, what the fuck? Oh no! Oh, I wasn't clicked on it. Hell? No. What the? Open this motherfucking gate now. Okay, 1. Fine. What's going on? Not what you're opening from. Wait, there's a zombie gone. Oh, I thought there was something in the coop. Oh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, what?
Yeah, I'll line them up.
I'm kind of confused as to what. Damn, they're actually going to move on to you when they react. Me helping you might actually be a bad idea. Because they're not in the corridor, so I can't actually shoot them. They're just going to attack you straight away before I can even get there. Because they're going to activate on my attention phase.
How to... All I can say is...
Leon!
Leon!
how are we going to play this?
How many pistol bullets you got left?
2.
Oh shit, again. Yeah, I might have to you might have to draw them out a bit before I can even arrive.
In that case, close the gate, because the
Yes, I
zombies
don't
going to
do
stand
this
on
then.
my spot.
Yes, I don't do this. Okay. So in the meantime, 1, 2, open this 3. No.
Don't even have to count, because both these characters use all 8 spots.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2. Now I can open this door. 3.
Leon, I can say it again.
Guess I'll borrow myself the extra range as well. 4. Yeah.
Leon!
Draw a card. Sorry, reaction phase. The zombies bust through the gate. Very sunburst.
Did you draw a thing?
Okay.
Okay, 1. Gonna aim my gun. Claire, get down.
Down. Whoa.
And then 1, 2, 3. Dead.
Get down! You immediately sink a bullet straight into the zombie's head.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Two not back. I've got 2 more bullets left, so unfortunately. You've only got 2 bullets left as well, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I've got more pistol bullets, but I won't use them yet.
So you can
Wait,
always
I got
just
what?
knife
Oh, I got
that
1
or
bullet left.
run past the last zombie.
I got 1 bullet left, actually.
Damn it, Leon. You might want to save that for yourself.
Okay then. In that case, I'll just move it 1. So it's my last go.
zombie marches towards you in a reaction phase.
Yeah. Flip. Or Claire.
Right, so I'd have to knife that zombie or this zombie anyway, so I guess I may as well shoot this with my 2 bullets.
Yeah, I'll be here with you to knife him, so we'll be dual knifing the zombie.
Let's knockbacks.
Double knockback. Imagine if it was half rolls.
Fiendish as it's just sit there
Dead.
spitting at us.
He'd be dead by now if we're doing half rolls.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kendo's still being consumed in the distance there.
Yeah, of course.
But I should have got a separate additional shotgun. In fact, I should just go back and collect it off him. Alright, draw a card. Oh wait, no, have I done anything yet? No, I haven't. No, I did. I haven't used all my turns. 1.
Oh, you never shoot the zombie.
2. 3. I'm not going to give the zombie a free hit, so I'll stay here. I'll clear, the zombie moves up.
You did your clan. 1. I'll knife the zombie. Nope, not back. That's 1, 2. Look. 3. 4.
Right, he's charging and get that whilst I'm distracting the zombie.
Yeah, may as well.
There's no special need to even kill the zombie.
No, there's no danger level or anything, so we can effectively run away from everything in this game.
Yeah, 1. Knife number 1.
Knockback. Somebody's
back.
got so many knockbacks. No.
His head
It's
smacks
wall there
into the
for you.
wall. It kind of bleeds a bit. Knife number 2. Zombie moves on the
Miss.
square. Knife number 3. Zombie attacks me. Dodge. I get hit. And push him back. Knife number 4. And that's a knockback.
Knockback again.
Reaction. Moves on to my square. And draw a tension card.
Okay. If I knock him back, I guess he stays on the same square, but I guess he won't attack. Oh, that's actually a rule we kind of we didn't apply, but was in the first game, and we'll do in this one. If we hit an enemy that has more than 1 health in the same square as us, in the first game we actually said that they still got an attack off, but actually it cancels their attack, and we didn't do that before,
Yeah.
but we should have.
I made
But
it
we'll
way
do that
hard.
now. Yeah, so we'll do that now. So our next is zombie. Okay, he's dead. Good.
You got him.
Okay, 1, 2, open this. 3, grab
Draw
it.
the B item.
What is it? What is it? Oh my god!
Whoa!
That's crazy that we both have 8 indent slots.
Yeah.
Actually, what are our special abilities? I didn't even think of that. Once per activation, Leon may use an item while 1 or more enemies are in his square without making an evade roll.
Oh, interesting.
And what's yours?
Once per scenario, Claire may spend an action to heal another character on the same tile by 2 levels. The 3 heal.
Oh, cool.
I may as well activate that now. You just throw me into the abyss and leave the zombie alive. You gunned Claire Redfield down.
Yeah, well, where is it?
It's interesting that Leon gets his thing once per turn. Sorry, activation, because this game is clearly French. You're using a word like activation to describe turn.
Man, I like how Man, it took fucking ages. So we don't. So her ability is Maiden Heaven. We don't have the Maiden Heaven thing, but we do have this. But I like how this one is between brackets be Dio, but then there's another one between brackets Jojo. Like amazing. It took me fucking ages to find that in the thing. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not in your square yet, so you can't heal me yet. Draw this. It's gonna be 2 zombies now, isn't it? Oh no.
Okay, I'll start heading towards this door and do cure you at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Claire.
1, 2, 3, 4. Not the 2 zombies.
Comes the ambush.
So I guess they're both here because I'm on this one. Oh, zombies fell into the box.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's Misty! Not Misty! Aww!
She didn't survive. There she
Is that your
goes.
Diogo? Oh, no, Mango, sorry. Yeah, it was. It's your now.
It's my go. Zombie-tastic.
You're gonna wanna like it.
Just lay it straight through.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Close the door behind you.
3, 4. Oh, that's not closing the door.
Okay, cool. Sorry, don't be moving far away when I run away from them as well.
Then,
Okay, this
reaction
enemy
phase,
moves
this
into your squad.
zombie
No, into your
police
squad.
officer
Wait,
moves up. Yeah, a little
wait,
wall
is this a
there.
wall?
Yep.
The fuck?
You see what that looked like on an original tile?
This one here? No?
No, that's Kendo's office style tile. You see, at least did model.
I mean, it could have several. No, it doesn't. Oh wow, these tiles are really weird.
Yes, they're odd. There's like a no space in the middle. This tile with the one wall doesn't seem to actually physically exist, does it?
No. Maybe it's just like a decoration that is a bit fucked. It does look like a wall. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, let's look on the map. No, there is a wall. There's a wall there.
Huh. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh well, we know the wall is there. Maybe it's like a variation of some of the tile that you have to flip through.
There might be
Can't
those
see 'em.
rebar things that you can sometimes.
Oh yeah, there are barricades. I don't know what they said to use it. Oh well, it is what it is.
Aye.
It's on the map, so we respect it.
So draw my card. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2. Open this. I can't close the door straight away though. 3, 4. So these are both move up. This zombie moves into the square. Draw this. Flip. You're gonna want to close that door behind you.
Zombies on the
Unless you
square
wanna-
now though, so I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Oh well.
So the zombie is pushed out of my square when I fail this, isn't it? I mean, if I fail for it. So
Yes.
it counts as a dodge, doesn't it? So
Mhm.
yeah, so I successfully do it. Is the zombie pushed out if I succeed?
Hmm. Where is that?
Attack. Reaction phase, the characters in range attack and a basic attack.
Any from an attack, if the evade roll fails, is that? If the attack is not successful, it's hit by attack. Doesn't say, just says if it what happens if you fail it. guess not.
Out of sequence reactions, I think it is. Make an action the same enemy square as enemy. Being close to an enemy is extremely dangerous. If a character declares any action other than an attack while in the same square as one or more enemies, before the action is resolved, the enemy with the highest threat level makes a basic attack as described above. If the evade roll is successful, the action is resolved as normal. If the roll fails, in addition to the character suffering the effects of the attack and pushing the enemy, the action is resolved. Pushing the enemy, the action is not resolved. Yeah, so the zombie has made a basic attack, hasn't he? A full basic attack, so I still get to push him out of my square.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's how that logic works. Now I can use my second action to do my amazing heal ability, which heals you by 2. Could do with a way to represent Made in Heaven, Heaven's charges going forwards, but for now, I can't like loop all the way around, can I? Can't quite get to actually, if I'm here, the zombie would go this way to get me, wouldn't he?
Yep.
So I go there, and the reaction phase, the zombie follows me that way. Because he's not on your square, and it doesn't necessarily go to the closest character. Okay.
So I healed him?
Yep.
So we go for this done, we win?
Yeah, good point. That's what does it actually even? Streets no longer safe. They must make their way to the Raccoon Police Department, which should be a lot more secure.
I feel like this is very unclear as to what the actual.
There's a bit more about it in the page preceding or succeeding it.
No, seemingly not. Models with massive bulk, ungainly bulk.
Ungainly bulk.
I'm guessing it
It
is.
might be described in the.
It says here because there's no tile beyond on the map beyond the RPD station.
Okay, here's the 1A's actual descriptive text that describes how it works. Now that sub is complete, it's time to flip the game. The players successfully complete the scenario if all of the characters leave the playing area via the door marked the OP entrance on the map. Once a player has left the playing area, they basically are they go the rabbit hole.
Cool. 1, 2, 3. Open the door. 4. Wait, what?
The door refusing to open.
No, it has 10 states.
Oh, it isn't.
All those fucking states. It's like 10 million states where the door's just. Oh. We got them. Okay, and that's my go. So the enemy moves into my square. I'm making a sacrifice for Claire. Actually, no, Claire's not going to tell me. Alright, because in the dark. Well, what's that thing? Is that?
Place a token on my thing. So I need to leave it, otherwise I'll draw 3. But the 2 zombies is already spent, so probably not going to come up. So I've got no bullets. Where's my handgun ammo showing 15? Oh, there's no 0 on this tile.
Isn't it?
No, that's dumb. That's
What?
that's absolutely stupid. I think we might have to use the other dials because that will be impossible to keep track of.
Yeah. We'll keep playing, I'll do that.
The red sack. Okay, knife number 1. Let's see, miss. The attack. Does that zombie gets to attack you, doesn't it? Reaction, out of sequence reactions. Enemy on the same tile, link tile performs a move reaction, making an action the same square as an enemy. Enemy performs an attack. Attacking the enemy if the attack is not successful. I'm not in the square as the enemy, so it doesn't attack you, does it? It just. I know we did it the other way in the other game, but I don't think that's how that works. So knife.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd because it makes the game really easy because that zombie can never ever hit me now. So the question is, does the zombie ignore you and go onto my square, or does the zombie just attack you?
What's going on? I'm doing the. What?
When I attack, do you have to dodge? That's what I'm trying to puzzle
How did you
out.
before?
Well, yes, you did have to dodge before. That's how
Yeah,
we
so
were
it's the
doing
same.
it. Well, no, that's how we did it, but I don't know if that is how it is actually supposed to be played or not. I guess
I
it must.
so it should be too easy.
Yeah, it would be too easy. So dodge then.
I haven't done. Oh, hold on. Just got to tidy up all those things I pulled out before. We'll dodge. I absolutely failed that. Amazing.
Might have to just try and shove our ways through the door because you're just going to get shredded when I miss you a million times.
Yeah.
So move on to here. Action 2, roll to leave the square. I succeed. The zombie is pushed back because he made a basic attack.
6. Oh no.
Okay, and your turn. They all have missing 0. Oh man, you really fucked that one.
You're missing 0, yeah.
Yeah, these are trash then.
Oh, Magnum's dead. The problem is, unfortunately.
Is there a weapon?
Actually, so Magnum we can use again, I reckon.
Yeah.
So Magnum's good. Unfortunately, Shotgun has more ammo in Resident Evil 2 than Resident Evil 1. Bowgun doesn't exist, of course, in Resident Evil 1, so yeah, it's that. There's no assault shotgun.
Okay, so we know the magnums of no particular use. Sorry, I'm searching.
Grenade
which
launcher.
closet
Grenade launcher's the same, I believe. Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher's good. Magnum's good. What's it locked for? It's locked again. Fucking unlucky. Are you serious? Okay, Magnum is good. Shotgun unfortunately isn't good because it's lacking 1 bullet. And we can do handgun. And bowgun we have to keep that.
Yeah, we just have to make do. Maybe remove the disc from the square or something.
Yeah, or flip it. Or flip it.
Oh yeah, flip in the dough.
Oh, take the handgun that you need already. There is an assault shotgun. It has 10 bullets, which is definitely more than the other one, so unfortunately we're going to have to use this one.
Put away the handguns.
Save the SMG. Need that. Only 8 bullets in the SMG, what the hell? I mean, there is a flamethrower, but there's no flamethrower ammo count, so I guess it works differently. The launcher can be gone. Need the gun.
So you have the shotgun, so I'll place it on your thing.
Okay, that's everything we'll need.
So it's your turn, and all you really have to do is step through the door. Sorry, I've moved the wrong character. Whoa, you did it!
Excellent.
Wow.
What heroes? We defeated Zombie.
That's that done. That's scenario done.
That's right. So we'll put Robert Kendo back onto his thing because he's technically still a selectable
He's still a
character. Yeah, it's going to presumably come up a lot. So page over to the second scenario. So I'm going to need 2 of these side by side to better
Okay. Clear the fire.
can't quite get the amazing animated fire.
We need that.
Don't have any further use of that board, so I'll just delete it. Then find the next.
Can you see all the
immersive-
boards?
The next immersive tile. 2A.
Can you see them all?
Yeah.
Can you see 1B?
1B. No.
Yeah, you might want to undelete that. I think it uses the same one. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, no, it doesn't, because it's starts straight away in the rack in PD, doesn't it? Oh, just close all these in the back again.
I rewounded too. I thought more time had passed than actually had passed.
Yeah, don't delete anything. Just you can like put it back in the box or whatever.
It's not the easiest. And like that sucked up a load of zombies as well.
Move them too quickly.
Two A. For some reason, some of these have the grid on by default.
No, this is 2A.
It is. 2A is comprising of this one at the bottom of the world and this one at the top of the world.
Okay. See some stairs over that.
No, it's stars. How do the actual stairs? Oh yeah, there's 8. But yeah, we just need
Oh, shit, I only do that.
pull that out again. That's gonna suck everything near it back in. I'm gonna move that in the far corner so it's not near things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the amazing 3D stairs again.
Where are they? Oh, here they are.
So
Okay.
yeah, the other stairs are
Another one, see mine.
kind of hard to see on this amazing map. But yeah, they got actually a 1 on it and everything. Show the staring pair.
Shame you didn't mark the doors though.
Yeah.
Clearly, not making it as easy as it could be.
Seemingly not now.
Are these only 2 tiles? What the fuck's the main hall?
That is the entirety of 2A. There's a little bit of stuff describing how the encounter tiles work. Beginning of each scenario tiles, which make up the playing area unexplored. When a character is placed on an unexplored tile, their controlling player must roll the encounter dice to see what awaits them. Once the encounter dice has been rolled for a tile, that tile is considered explored for the remainder of the scenario, and there is no need to roll the encounter die again. Tiles are colour-coded according to how dangerous they are likely to be. Each scenario has a unique encounter table for each colour of the tile, listed in the scenario brief. When a player rolls the encounter die, they should reference the corresponding encounter table for the enemy to be placed and follow the instructions. And yeah, just a little bit of flavour text for each ones. Green are either secure rooms with no enemies or fixed encounters, and players do not have to roll for an encounter die whenever enemies lie in wait for them to see whether. Yellow are tiles are eerily quiet, likely to be either empty or have 1 or 2 enemies prowling through them. Amber tiles are potential danger areas with several enemies lurking in the darkness, or perhaps a single more powerful foe waiting. Red tiles are extremely hazardous places, and characters in them should always be prepared for the worst. When placing enemies which are spawned by these tiles, this is the thing that describes how it's divided between the things like any other game. You don't spawn enemies in the same square as a character unless there is only one in the room. The character is unlucky enough to be on the same square. Here we can see Leon is encountered. Yep. How the doors, walls, stair walls, item boxes. Box to take an item box counts as a large base.
What are doors on these?
All doors are closed when the scenario begins. In addition, some doors begin game locked and require a specific key.
What are doors on them? I don't understand. I don't see them.
Those are the exact same rules.
Oh, these big box doors.
Yeah, the big black box.
Ah, okay.
You can see that one has there are 3 locked doors using spade key and wow, that is barely legible. And stars key. Bloody hell. Okay, so we know how the health track works. Herb items. One thing about this game is that the herbs can be stacked infinitely. They don't combine though, so they can be, you can just use one at a time or as many or as few as you want. Weapons profiles. Weapons are used to make attacks and are a little more complicated than other items. They're essential to survival. Each weapon has a limited ammo when they have the range, which works as the same as the other game. Attack dice indicates the colour and number of dice. And we know the same effects from the other game. There's slightly different graphics. There's weapons that take 2 inventory slots in this game, so those will be interesting. Universal weapons are ones that can be used by any character. So like the shotgun, for example, can only be used at the moment by Leon. Things like the knife can be used by everyone. Custom weapons. During some scenarios, characters encounter items which allow them to upgrade their weapon to a custom variant. Custom weapon uses the same ammunition type as the standard version of the weapon. When upgrading, continue the use of the same ammunition dial. Do not reload the ammunition dial when upgrading. Okay, that's a very specific thing, like as opposed to the where I got the acid rounds and things before that would give me full ammo. There's a thing that describes how the enemies works, which the predominant difference is that the enemies have a special attack, which can be triggered by cards from the tension deck. We haven't quite figured out how by the tension deck as of yet, but I'm sure we'll get the cards like that soon. Great. You've gone over the additional rules, and now you'll need information of the cards. It's time for the next scenario. Open the scenario brief. So yeah, the Stars office. Setting up full-size scenario. The board game is just like setting up a tutorial. Each character, select a character to use in the game and lay out the tiles, tokens, models, and brief. Remember, set the health track markers to fine and the handgun ammos to. Oh yeah, sorry. So. And handgun ammo is reset to 15. And I think we're definitely healed in this case. I don't know if we're necessarily always healed at the end of a scenario. Quickly double check that. Yeah, I think it's just for this this one scenario, this one time we gain a full heal. The top 3 locked cards from the item deck, so that would be.
I've already put the doors down. We just need to put the locked things.
So they're not necessarily Stars key, and I think it was the spade key. Yeah, which is already at the top of the thing. So you've already assigned these doors as locked.
No, I haven't. You have to put the cards down. I'm guessing there's cards like in the old.
Yes, so
Yeah, I just put all the doors down.
that is a stars key. We might, or these are all door lock cards. I think I might shrink the deck so they can cutely fit on the board.
Yeah, I mean, what's bigger though? Maybe.
Down. There you go. No, it's the stars key. Is the stars key, spade key. There's the stars office. Actually, multiples of the same key.
Need more doors.
I'll just clone the ones in place. Yes, anyone listening or watching this, the reason Geki's asking is because for some reason I can't make him be able to clone doors. It's weird.
So they're all upside down. Clone some wooden doors as well.
Just flip. Next 20 cards in the tension pack are used for this scenario, which are, well, it'll say somewhere what the tension deck is here. 30 green, so we already have
It's really hard to see where items go with these fucking.
yeah, these slightly too low quality.
Well, it's mostly that the fucking lines on the tile make it really hard to see the things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait,
14 more green.
I can't see it at all. The item here? Yeah. The B item. Here? No.
Yeah, that's the correct amount of green.
Where's it behind go? Green below. Okay, this one.
So Echoes in the Darkness and Undead Ambush are naturally still used by this scenario. In fact, Blood-Curdling Howl is also used.
We need another B, so actually I can grab
There's a lot of familiar tension cards names.
Maybe.
No escape is used.
Maybe. Item in this room. There's a chest in this room as well. Where's the chest? Need the chest. Oh, where it is. Wait,
Buckling Hounded Ambush. 2 Prehensile Grip and 1 more Echoes in the Darkness.
oh, that's taking us longer to set this up than we have to put the tiles down individually.
You're trying to be all cool and gangster by saying A.
These are main items down. And that's it, I think. No, I just need to do the zombies. I think that's all the items. Let me check. Am I missing?
That's those 2.
Yeah, I'm missing an item there.
That's them. I noticed whilst I was looking for, whilst I was sorting the tension cards, that there is one called Tough Hide, so allows like a round of the zombies behaving like they do in the other game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's that built. So, prepare Echoes in the Darkness and Prehensile Grasp tokens. Item deck B. A bowgun, a red herb, and a stars key. Stars key.
So the zombies there.
The bowgun. What was the other thing? Bowgun, red herb, and stars key, red herb.
Where's the liquor? Where's the liquor?
For the A deck, 3 handgun bullets.
Oh, this
2
corpse is actually the
green
one that's
herb
in the,
and 1 spade key.
This corpse is actually the one that's in the main game. The one that the liquor's taking the head off.
Whoa. He's true to life.
Mm. I think that's everything. I'm pretty sure that's everything. We'll play a 1 start, I guess. Let's play a 1. Yeah. Okay. I reckon everything is now planted. Are you exploring now?
I'm building the A deck. Spade key. Interesting. It's asked for 3 handgun bullets, but there's only actually 2 handgun bullets in the game. Does that just mean that you have one, and so you just have it at the moment?
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll try not to clone these cards or delete them to try and keep it sort of. Now, the game implies that we start with first aid sprays here, but the scenario, the campaign mode suggests that we don't. Or is that actually the campaign mode instructions are after this page in the main manual? So I think
so I guess you have to wait.
Well, I mean, it doesn't kick in yet, so I think we do gain the first aid sprays for this one. I think by that logic. I think both green herbs in the game are currently in our possession, so those are. Well, I like more A's than could possibly open in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there are. Well, I don't know how that's going to work. Well, I'll put these 3 things together and just presume as having already gained AIMs. So we'll go by the campaign. Shall we go by the campaign rule then? We get 1 first aid spray rather than starting 2.
I thought it was only on the next pages then.
Well, that's what I'm trying to puzzle with you. Should we? So that rule is first described on a later page. So in that case, we get 2 then. Starting items. So starting deck. 1, 2. But the rest of our starting items are the same. There you go. We are now proud owners of those. Okay. There's not too much to the description of this, so I'll read it now. Special rule: safe haven. A character on the stars office tile doesn't have to draw a card during the tension phase. And the rest of the stuff is: with eerily quiet halls, it seems like Raccoon City Police Department won't be the sanctuary you once hoped for. The streets outside are overrun, though, so your only choice is to explore deeper within the RPD building and try to meet up with any other survivors. With hesitant steps, the search begins. In this scenario, the characters must find the STARS key and make their way to the STARS office on the 2nd floor. The players successfully complete the scenario if all characters are on the tile marked as the STARS office and there are no enemies on that tile. So yeah, I believe this scenario is now... Oh, we need to place our encounter tiles.
Oh, well, I'll do that.
So that's those 3 for down there. And those 3, and... there you go. Straightforward. Is this the room where Marv is? Because there's no main hall, so to speak, modelled in this.
Is it on this scenario Marv should be here?
Perhaps Marv is.
No, it's this one.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we'll play around putting him in the world. Okay, so yeah, that's fully set up. Are all the enemies there now?
I thought it was supposed to tell us when we could switch to Marv.
Oh yeah, good point. 3A is Marv's scenario, so
3A.
not
This
yet.
one here.
Yeah, the next scenario. So yeah, that's all the cards ready. I'll just shuffle these again, and that again, and that again.
That setup took us fucking ages.
It took a while to set up that.
So the fact we didn't even need to put the goddamn tiles down.
Yeah, you even didn't have to put the tiles down. It took a while. Mostly because we had to like assemble extra bits and find things. This animated fire just stuck here forever now.
Move it.
Careful where you put it, you'll burn things.
I did originally move it, but you reset time, so it put it back in place.
Probably not going to have much use for these gates for quite some time. But there are some more outdoor scenarios later. Alright, I guess we'll call it a day at this. We've set up the scenario and read everything we need before we start the scenario.
Yeah, this one's longer, so it should be a bit more interesting.
Give it a good old save. RE2. 2A. Alright, so what are you thinking of the second Resident Evil? Well, the first, but Resident Evil 2 board game so far.
Which is about the same one. So we've got, oh yeah, we want to implement our house rules now, as we said as well.
Oh yeah, so
you want to write a note so it's exactly the same as before.
So that is 4 knockbacks.
Give the dogs as well.
Zombie kill. Zombie/dog kill. And there aren't really crimson heads, so we'll just see if there's an equivalent enemy that maybe the Lickers might end up with some similar such. In fact, the Lickers have 2 health, don't they?
Lickers, I put the card here, so Lickers have 3 health.
3 health, oh, so.
Which makes sense because Resident Evil 2 was stingy with its enemy types. Dogs are in the game, but don't have 2 health in this game. Oh, 1 health. So. Resident Evil 2 was stingy with its enemies, so it didn't have anything like equivalent to a hunter. Or a
Yeah.
what 2 health Crimson Head. So essentially the hunter version is the Clicker. Makes it a bit
Yeah,
hard.
it's kind of a hunter. It jumps straight to hunter level.
Yeah.
So we'll have to debate that, I think, next time, whether we add knockbacks to any other enemy types in the game.
I mean, we didn't for in the first one.
We had 6 for the Crimson Head.
Oh yeah, but you only had 2 health, right?
Yeah, they were a 2 health type enemy.
Unless we go for 8 for hunters and for Lickers, I mean.
Yeah, everything else mostly has 1 health, apart from super tough enemies.
The advanced hunters, evolved Licker, sorry, not hunters. And then bosses, yeah. So.
All right, we'll give 8 a try on the Licker, but
it might be worth it because again, I think they're going to be way more common than hunters were in the first one.
it's just that
Hunters were pretty rare ultimately.
one thing about having 8 is that it doesn't divide equally between its physical health.
3. What should it be then?
9, I think.
I'll do 9 then. Whatever.
That's a little easier than a ratio of 4 to 1, because otherwise it would be like 12, which would be a lot of knockbacks, and 9. So that's equivalent to 3 is equivalent to 1 level of health.
Do 9. Speaking of which, we need the hurt thingamajigs. I'll actually right here, so it doesn't matter. We can just use them when we need.
Just grab them out, yeah. Okie doke. Anything else you can think of before I call it a day?
No, this is all I can say.
Excellent. I'll save again. Oops. I'll just immediately load it again and just undo the last few seconds there.
Oh.
Alright, join us next time as we kill again.
Oh no, Kendo!